Okay, let's see if I can just skidoo, skiday. We will be transitioning away. Wah! And of course, the button's not gonna work, so I'm gonna do it like this. We're gonna boop, boop, and a shapoopa. We're here. I think this size. I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect. Awesome transition! I've heard I've seen people mock me for it. I've seen people do it. Oh my god, it is so funny. But it's it's a thing now. It's a thing. It has become a thing. Let's see here. Chichung and chichung. So I too can hear the game. Okay. You mean like yesterday? Just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I am not a meme. I'm a walking joke. There's a difference. Okay. I was there for a week, but about 45 hours. Gets me. God damn it. How dare you? How dare you find a button? I'm sorry, I forgot. I have to start race at... What's 45:57? I don't know much about race, but what's that? Per week? What if 45 hours of bus ride. Don't you get sick? I get easily car sick. Bus included. Okay, let's see here. Okay. So, we were supposed to investigate different 45 out of 57 laps. Do you do it in like gaming or real? Awa. Thank you, Pax. Thank you. I don't know if I said hello, Pax. Welcome in. I probably missed it. I saw banned Pax, but I think I said hello to Kraken. That's okay. I appreciate you. My car 6 pills chills. Hell yeah, I had to take those. Like, what do you call them? Like wrist punctures, but it's not. It's like wristbands with like a little dot on it that it's supposed to like a puncturing point. It makes you not sick. I don't know. It's so weird. It is so weird. Okay. We are investigating different areas, so we're just gonna go acupuncture. Yeah, kind of, sort of. I don't know what they're called. It's literally like car sick wristbands. I've never tried the famous goggles one. That was like way past my time. Like Aiden. You know what? Maybe it is. Oh, we're playing like the girls. Okay. Let's go. And so, let me just clear my throat. There we go. So I'm gonna have time for the project. Oh, which project? Oh, thank you for taking my hood off. Please give it back. Miho and Yakko decided on their next location to investigate. Da-na-na. Oh, okay. So we're not gonna. Are we gonna continue? Did we pick the? Can we continue? Cobra, hello! Welcome in. How are you? Oh, that project. Okay. I see. Okay, so we continue here. Senoya. So this is the shop. Or? Okay, we don't actually get to continue. Oh, whatever. Okay. Let's do the cops. I think the cops are gonna have a lot to uncover. So, summary of previous event. With dusk fast approaching, there's no time to waste. With that in mind, Tsutsumi and Erio direct their investigation towards Komagata High School and the Shiraishi residence. I'm doing good. Still a little bit sickly, but super excited to continue our story. Yeah. So happy to see you. Okay, let's go. Oh, you missed one PAX. Okay, here we are. Komagata High. Classes are suspended for the day, so the students are just kind of wandering around aimlessly. Okay, should we talk to the school gate? The school gate was stay locked while forensics inspect the scene of the incident. Looks like they're still busy. Let's talk to the person in charge later. Did the girl disappear? Wasn't there a girl here? The news of the dead teacher has also attracted a fair share of rubberneckers. The atmosphere is kind of tense with this many cops around. Ayo! What kind of food? Yeah. Plural. I made more than one pizza. Okay, let's see. This place isn't only connected to the case because the students were under Yoshimi's jurisdiction. Wait, let me sit better. There we go. It's also the site of the false position. And of course, where the teacher was killed. Seems like a likely place to find some clues, don't you think? Alright, speaking of schools. Oh no, how did he talk? Oh, what is it? You said Paranormal Affairs can help us right now. So why don't we get a psychic high schooler you mentioned? Psychic high school you mentioned to help us. A lot of people involved in this case lead back to the school anyway. So it might make things easier to have them with us. Oh, they're gonna meet up? That's so cool. Churros! Give! I'll trade you a pizza slice. Slippery, hello! Welcome. Zenny, hi! It is me. Hello, welcome in. Hey, let's go. Hell yeah. Go grab your yummies, guys. We're gonna be here for a while. For a guy who questioned me on the legality of working with them, you sure seem eager to exploit underage labor. Hey, who said anything about exploiting them? I just want to give our young experts the opportunity to shine. Pocky, give. Okay, I'll trade you pizza for Pocky any day. When you become such a smooth talker. Oh, when did you become? Okay. Anyway, I'm afraid I don't know where they are. Oh, I see. I wonder if there's anyone who could help us scout the area. The Caparino? Komagata High's gymnasium also serves as a polling place and evacuation center. A lot of the buildings around here are still made of wood, but this place looks safe and sturdy. Anyone in the area? Eh? Is there something on my shirt? Don't tell me I stink. Yoshimi also looked out for these students as Sumida city officers. Juvenile delinquency has been a growing problem for years. The school is no exception. Okay. Thank you. I really enjoy it. Okay, so they're gone. How is is that not those two? Okay, Ooh, so we're gonna have to make them meet up. You stink. They're the Shiraishi household. Ooh. Oh, hello. Hello. Nice to see you. Just dropping by to say hi before I go to sleep. Hope you have a good stream. Thank you so much. Can I get a little shout out for Al, please? Thank you. Please rest easy. Sleep tight. Don't let this go. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's really lovely to see you. Hiyo. Okay. It seems like Michio's house is at the end of this road. We don't want to intimidate them, so maybe I should go alone. Sure. Go alone. Everyone is checking the Shiraishi house at the end of the road. The street is street's real narrow, so two big guys like us could stick out like a pair of sore thumbs. Okay. The houses are really crammed together in these narrow alleyways. Strangers like us walking through definitely stands out. It really feels like old Tokyo. So, okay, there's a chance that Miyu didn't actually kill herself. It might be for the best if we didn't find her parents. Ooh! Okay, alright, I'll go check the house. So he's gone. It's quiet. This place is normally pretty lively, full of people coming and going. But it seems like everyone decided to stay inside because of the recent incidents. Oh, you're back. No luck, boss. No one home? Doesn't look like it. I knocked for a few times, but nobody came to the door. I glanced in the windows, but there was no sign of activity inside either. And I saw about 3 newspaper stuff into their mailbox. Humph. Let's try again later. Okay, let's spend this then. Can we get them to meet up? Maybe. Oh. Yay. There we go. And then we're gonna start from... Maybe? There! Oh, we found them! We found them! Huh? That's... Boss? What is it? You wanna... What? You wanna something. I do. I want to talk to him. Yeah, I do. This is divine intervention. We were brought here for a reason. Yeah, for sure. Come on, Ario. Oh, that's delicious. Let's go. Okay, we managed to get them together. Hey, aren't you? You must be that high schooler skirting the child labor laws who I've heard so much about. Say that again? Sorry about that. He's with me. Mr. Tatsumi. If that's how you feel, maybe you should look into improving my working conditions. I prefer not to work for free, to be honest. Don't worry about that. If you help us out, you can have whatever you want. Boss's treat. What? Really? Thank you so much. I've always wanted to go to a fancy sushi place. Oh yeah, like one of those places in Ginza. I've never been. Let's go. We got ourselves a deal, right, boss? The girls are at our service. Oh, hold on now. What just happened? I never said I. Sushi? Looking forward to it, boss. Wait, since when were you included? Brooklyn!
Power now.
Ah,
Brooklyn
hello.
is reporting for duty. Hello. Still pretty sick, so I'm just gonna lurk. But I heard that someone's only 144 cm.
Is that
Out of
you?
15 Lees.
Hello, Brooklyn. Still sick. I'm so sorry to hear. I do hope you feel better soon. Is it getting any better? And I'm so happy to see you. Hello, hello. Ha ha ha. You guys are funny. You should do a stand up. But I'm already standing up. Huh? You want to talk to me? Oh, you be probably be better off asking Mio. Kinda. Aw. Are the medication working? Okay. So, how much have you been able to figure out? Well, I know what happened around midnight last night. Someone invoked the Feast of Shadows, which boosts the power of curses, then brought forth the 7 mysteries of Honjo. That allows even those who do not have the power to cast curses to gather soul dregs for the rite of resurrection. At least, that's my hypothesis. Sounds about right so far. As I'm sure you know, there are actually 9 mysteries, not 7. When the Feast of Shadows was cast, the right stone appeared before those who wanted the right at the locations of the 7 mysteries. I've never seen this game before. It looks cool. What is it about? So it's a bit of like a murder mystery with like legends and curses. It's super cool. It's super cool. I really enjoy it. I think I'm working. Thank you. I am getting better. Still a bit not fully recovered. I think that's the best way to put it. You're standing up now. No wonder you feel so tired. Ha ha ha, Nino. Also, hello, Nino. Hello. I am uploading the VODs on my YouTube as well. So if you've missed the previous ones and want to know more about the story, feel free to check them out. 90, kind of, yeah, pretty good one. When let's see here. We've managed to gather 3 curse stones so far, including the one I got first, the Evergreen Breach. You got 3 already? Wow. We have the curse stone of the Fool's Procession, while Yako, the girl standing behind me, does. That's me, Yako, the girl standing behind me, y'all. She does? Is she alright? We could take it off her hands. Well, the Feast of Shadows has no effect during the day, and there's still something I want to find out. Alright. How dare you? I check the live if... absolutely, no problem. Holidays in Germany? Oh, what kind of holiday is it? Oh. Wow, rude. It doesn't usually take me this long to recover, but you know, this is the special sickness, so unfortunately. All right, I'll leave the Fool's Procession with you two then. Thank you. Please keep collecting the other curse stones. I'll be looking for a way to stop the Feast of Shadows. Okay, got it. That should make things go more smoothly. What about the other curse bearers? Have you run into any of them? Well, last night at school. Weren't you here last night? Yeah, you see. Huh. You two were using the spirit board? That's so cool. So, that's when you ran into the curse echo. I'm glad you survived the encounter. Somehow, we managed to get away without accidentally setting it off. The curse echo we saw took the shape of a woman missing an arm and a leg. What? A woman missing an arm and a leg? That's... the one-sided read! The one-sided read! This is bad. Huh? What's so bad about that one? You idiot! Think the curse bearer of the one-sided read is... Nejima! Fumichika Nejima! He admitted it himself. That's his curse. I'm just gonna start. Oh, it's fall break! Oh, that makes so much sense. No, that... I completely understand. Yeah, let's go! Good job! This sounds like a character from one of those Yu-Gi-Oh animes. Thank you. Oh, that's right. Wait, if that's the case, Nejima might have been here last night. What? I mean, it's a possibility he was lying to us, but what? Who's Nejima? No clue. So Nejima is trying to take advantage of the Feast of Shadows for his own nefarious purposes. Huh? He said he's going to massacre the city at sundown today? And he's trying to get to your daughter too? That's why we've been trying to find him, but to no avail. Honestly, this information has been the most useful we've gotten so far. So just to be sure, could you tell me who else was at the school last night? Well, as far as we know, there was us, Mr. Yunochi, and one of our classmate Hitomi. Oh, don't forget the old man Ashimiya. Wait, Hitomi? Do you mean Hitomi Okuda? Second year student? Thank you, Lena, for wishing me good luck. Well, yeah. Why? Boss. So she was here last night. I saw Hitomi earlier, though, and she didn't seem like a curse bear to me. You did? Did you talk to her? Yeah. Would you mind if we asked a few questions about that? Hitomi said she didn't want to talk to the police because she was afraid she'd become a suspect. So I can't tell you anything unless you swear you won't drag her into this. Ah, I see. Don't worry. This is about a different matter. Different matter? You mean the one... You mean about that police officer, Mr. Yoshimi? You know about that? Did Hitomi say something about him? Yeah, she did, actually. What's that all rope about? It indicates where Yonochi's body was found. They moved his body, but this way we still have an idea of how it was found. Yikes. That's a little gross. You can even see how his arms and legs are all... Ugh. Fuck you. Fuck you. Cool it, Dario. You're scaring her. This kind of stuff is a little much for a kid. Hey, I'm pretty sure she only asked because she was staring at it intensely. Tydrick, thank you. If we're talking about people who were at the school last night, Deed of the Done. Nice. Thank you. There was one more person, though I'm not too clear on the details. There was someone else here? Apparently Hitomi actually saw Mr. Yunochi getting cursed and killed last night. What? Talk about some vital information. What she said happened was really JoJo plots. That's true. Michio was the one who killed Mr. Yunochi? Are you sure? It was really Michio that she saw? Well, that's what she told me. I wasn't here. That must mean there was another curse bearer here last night. Yunochi was killed by a curse. So someone had to been there. What? Had to have been there, whether it was Michio or not. Damn, boss. Do you think it really could have been Michio's ghost? I mean, based on what we've heard, she does have plenty of reasons to be vengeful. Okay. Calm down. Just because the paranormal exists doesn't mean just anything is possible. It's still possible that Nejima was behind Yunochi's death. But what about Hitomi's story? What about this janitor, Ashimiya, was it? How old is he? Do you know how long he's been working here? Huh? Why are you so interested in all of him all of a sudden? I only just transferred to the school though, so I have no idea. He's around 50 years old. He came to a school about half a year ago. No one knows what he did before, so there's all kinds of rumors of him. I see. Thanks. I think I'm starting to get a better picture of it all. Huh? Listen up. It's not uncommon for former prisoners to find work under an alias after their release. The notoriety attached to their former names can get in the way of proper rehabilitation, you see. What are you? No way! Erio, have the officers apprehend the janitor. He worked the night shift, so he might still be in the overnight room. Yes, right away. Boss, bad news. Apparently the room has been empty all morning. Sounds like they'd been looking to question Ashimiya too, but couldn't find him anywhere. No. That but all confirms it. Just one more thing to check. Are there any photos of this Ashimiya? The old man seriously hating getting his picture taken. He'd always avoid it. Ariel, call an urgent search for Makoto Ashimiya. We can't let him get away. Yes, sir. I'll contact HQ right away. Oh my. I didn't expect this at all. Yeah, how could that old man have been some horrible criminal mastermind? Thank you for the headpats. I can't believe it. And a curse bearer on top of that? To think he was so close to us this whole time. Ugh, it gives me chills. A guy like that really shouldn't have been allowed to work at a high school. Let's hope it isn't already too late. Oh, I may have shown Ashimiya my curse stone last night. What? I don't like this one bit. Nejima did say he wasn't specifically targeting curse bearer, but I'm glad nothing happened to you. Wait, but then could it have been old man Ashimiya who attacked you in the hallway? I almost told him that you were still in the building too. What? You did? Yikes. Good thing I didn't say anything. Thank you, Brooklyn. You might have gotten very lucky there, kid. This is too much. I hope they find him soon. Come on, long arm of the law, help us. To put a stop to the Feast of Shadows, it would help if I knew more about how the curses of the 7 mysteries first came about. In that case, you're probably best off talking to the crabby researcher guy. You mean Mr. Arashi? I would very much like to talk to him. Ah, right. He's a teacher here too, isn't he? You would know him already. He might be more inclined to talk if it's one of his students doing the asking. Do you know where he is? I do. We tried to talk to him, but he refused to cooperate. But you two should give it a try. He's at his usual cafe working on his paper. That cafe? Oh. Kurio Kikyo. Thank you for the treats. Pyro, thank you. Kuro Kikyo Cafe in Kamizawa. Thanks. We'll head over there now.
Ooh.
Hey, Nino. School rule says we're not allowed to go to cafes, though. Don't worry about it. I'll allow it. Thank you. Huh? That's all it takes? There must be a mastermind behind everything. Someone who orchestrated all of this for a reason. I want to find out why. You're enjoying this too much. Hitomi said that Mr. Yoshimi entrusted her with something. He did? What was it? Haha. Yoshimi gave her a talisman? Yes. Apparently he also asked her to look for another one just like it. One that Michio had. What kind of talisman could that be, boss? Doesn't ring a bell. But if Yoshimi was talking about him with his dying breath, it must have been pretty important. Did they find a talisman of Michio where her body was found? I'll check, but if they did, Yoshimi would have had plenty of time to retrieve it before he died. Right. Would you consider giving us Hitomi's contact information? I'd like to talk to her about her talisman. I'm not sure. She never opened up to anyone except Mr. Yoshimi. I'm no good, huh? I was friends with Yoshimi, though. You don't seem like too bad of a guy. Not at all. That's not all that scary for a cop. But I doubt that will be enough for her. She really doesn't want to end up becoming a suspect. To be honest, she was even a bit wary of us. Well then. Do you think she'd talk to Yoshimi's fiancé? Haven't they met before? Oh, they have. She told us about that. Yeah, she might be willing to talk to her. Alright, we better find her fast. Thank you for the googly eye. You haven't been able to reach her? That's a little worrying. Mayu Chozawa. We'll let you know as soon as we manage to contact her. Okay. I'd be willing to give Hitomi's contact information to her. Alright, one more thing. Hitomi told me that Mr. Yoshimi gave her instructions in the event that something happened to him. He told her to give the talisman to Mr. Nakagoshi from the police headquarters. What? So it was a Nakagoshi case? Why would Yoshimi tell her that? Could you check on that? I will, but well, I don't know if they'll pick up when I call. Is he the paranormal affairs? Is he with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau? Well, yes. Nagagoshi's the chief, but he's almost never in, so I don't really know the guy. He always does the duck lips. To be honest, I'm not even sure if he exists or he's just a figurehead. I've never spoken to him myself. All the paranormal affairs cases are referred to as Nakagoshi cases. Jeez, what's up with that? The amulet Hitomi was looking for.
Pirate says today's stream is sponsored by the Honjo Police Department. Please give us money. Half the town is dead cause of these curses. 75% of our task force has lost their minds. People are just falling from the sky, and we're almost out of coffee. We really need the funding. Please.
Wow, that's funny. Good one, Pyro. Good one. I took a bite of chocolate. Oh, it's so good. One moment. Okay, there we go. The amulet Hitomi was looking for? Maybe the missing puzzle piece to this mystery. If they only ate donuts, though. This is one hell of a coincidence, huh? That this random girl you know is already involved with the case. It's usually easier to let Enio do the talking when it comes to young people, but we won't have a date. It'll be quicker if I take the reins this time. But he did manage to win them over with the promise of food. That's how you win me over. Easy. Promise of food. Let's see how this plays out. Fatima! I finished like... Oh, it's so good. Okay, you don't spoil anything. This is the first time I played. Did you like it though? What was it, the thing you mentioned about Michio earlier? Something about grudge? Do you know anything about her? What's your relation? Yeah, okay, that's awesome. It makes me happy. Caramel donut wins everything, even over churros, honestly. Nom nom. Hell yeah, and how are you doing, Fatima? Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. I'm her friend. I was actually planning to resurrect her at first. I see. Oh, dude, same. I feel the same. So I hope I can finish it today. We gain quite a lot of information from you two. It's only fair we share as well. Tell her, Ariel. Right. Keep in mind that this is just a theory, though. Okay. After re-examining the crime scene, Yoshimi concluded that Michio's death wasn't a suicide, but a vehicular collision. Wait? What? An accident? Being hit by a speed truck or a van would have resulted in similar injuries. The investigation was ordered by Yoshimi, so it seems he had his doubts about it being a suicide. What? A van speeding? Yako, what's wrong? Are you okay? A van. There's a young guy. No! Young man. In the driver's seat. In the passenger seat. A woman? Wait, what? A young man and a woman. But he knew Michio, so it's not him. I highly... What? Who can it be? Yako. Unless she's happy. Do you think I'm gonna get the bad ending? How dare you? No! No! Oh, we're getting close. Oh my god, thank you so much. It's okay. You can have your opinion, Evelyn. Wow, thank you. Thank you. You're so nice. So nice. Yes? Wait, was I? Are you back now? How do you feel? You're covered in sweat. Ha, ha. I'm okay, I think. Sorry, I went a little crazy there. No problem. As long as you're okay. That was quite a surprise, though. I'll make the good ending. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay, now I'm super hyped. Yoshimi talked to you about Michio, didn't he? Well, he didn't give me any specifics, if you're wondering about that. So, I don't know what was truly on Michio's mind either. Right. Do you have any idea why Yunochi was scared of Michio? Well, about that, I'm not sure exactly how to put this, but
Xenix 5 says, the printing has finally arrived. It says that you have to follow Tuna in all her socials and join her Discord. And now
you
that
don't
you
have
you cannot
to.
be part of the ship, part of the crew.
Stupid. Greatly appreciated.
It says that Tuna is as cute as she is small.
Aww. So very small, very little cute. Got it. Thank you. Thank you. Haha. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I see. Well, I have expected it was something like that. Thank you for telling me. I'm sorry. It's hard to explain. I wonder what he got his hands on to be able to blackmail her like that. How dare you, Pyro? Michio, what happened? Okay, we're done with that. Forensics is still investigating the area. Fuck you. I didn't really want to bring these kids into a place like this, but there were too many onlookers outside for us to speak comfortably. Besides, it would be good to have Mio look around the scene too. Alright. That's enough, Mio. What do you think? Yeah. I knew it the second I looked at the scene. You're right. Traces of curse is still lingering here. I figured as much. Does that mean Yunochi was killed by one of the curses of 7 mysteries? Save game. Okay, I saved game. No, I didn't finish reading. Fuck. Ah, yes, okay, save game. Save game. I save game. Wow, Mio, you're so calm. Are you used to these kinds of things? I wouldn't say I'm used to it. Thank you. No, thank you. It just comes with experience, I guess. No? I've heard some stories about you. Didn't you investigate a gruesome scene where someone had been killed by a paranormal attack without even breaking a sweat? Stop it, Mr. Tsumi. She's going to get the wrong idea. Wow, that's amazing. Mio, you're a professional. You think? Totally, you're cool, even in the face of death. That's awesome. When you put it like that, I'm not sure how awesome it is. Okay, are we done so? Yunochi was almost definitely killed by a curse, but I wonder about the exact curse of death. Haha, instead of cause of death, that's funny. Ah! If the curse's origin and the cause of death are connected, it could give us another lead. What do you mean? Hey boss, forensics is calling. I'll go see what they'll have to say. Sure, thanks. Boss, they found this on the ground a short distance away from the scene. What is that? A ribbon? Yeah, the kind of you use to tie up your hair. What? I've seen that ribbon before. You have? Go on then. That's the ribbon that Mitchell always used to wear. What? Does that mean that Mitchell was here? Oh shit. Are you sure? Definitely. I have the same one at home. We brought them together. That has to be hers. Then, did she come back to life somehow? But how? Or did she do it? Because she has one. Mayhaps. If I was Michio and I came back to life, where would I go? That's the question. She got her revenge on Yunochi, but she may have more revenge to dish out. Is there anyone else she should have a grudge against? Well, what about the guy who killed her in the collision? If she really did come back to life, then it's terribly sad that she's spending her new chance at life like this. Being obsessed with revenge is such a tragic way to live. I'm afraid that's all we can tell you. Don't worry, you were a big help. Thank you. We should start our search for Nejima and Mayu Chozawa. It might be worth it to check out Michio's house as well, just in case. Let's use the school as our base for operation. If anything happens, go to one of the officers hanging around here. Got it. Thank you, and good luck. We'll go talk to Mr. Araishi about a way to lift this curse. All right, boss. Let's get going whenever you're ready. I'm ready. Let's go. And now we can actually go to the place. So if we go to that place again. Ha ha. Does it become different? But nobody was home, so I don't know how much difference it can make. Okay, I got stretch. Okay, wait. Wait, just a moment. Oh, okay. You're back. No luck, boss. Okay, no one home, so still no luck. No Miru. Well, they were done with that, so they can just move back. Can they not? Yeah, I did, because I thought I could finish. Ooh, okay, their thing open. Okay, risers. Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's go to the cafe. Do. Hopefully I didn't. Ah, thank you. That's actually. Oh, I see. Give. Fuck that guy. You know, normally you'd be breaking school rules just by stepping foot in a cafe. I'll be in hot water if you lied about having permission from the police. Remember that. Yeah, mugging book. Stickers! Yes! We know. It'll be okay. So, what did you wanted to ask me? Give me the sticker. Get the sticker. No, it's a mockery. It's a mockery. You. Do you want more? I don't think so. A cafe. I've never been to one. I've never been to one before. How exciting! It's pretty smelly inside because of the cigarette smoke, but get it? Cigarette butt. I'll share. About my curse stone. Yako, if you wouldn't mind. Right, we wanted to ask you about this. Oh my, a curse stone? An Okame mask. That must mean the fool's position. You two weren't at school. You two weren't at school last night. Damn. There of all places? Or were, probably. Whatever. Yako, you're one of them? You're a curse bearer? Please calm down, Mr. Araishi. Your reaction is too intense. It's kind of scaring me. I'm sorry about that. I'm afraid I got ahead of myself. Oopie! Oopie doopie! Hello! How are you? Only knew that students aren't allowed. That's so crazy, though. That is so crazy. I wonder why. Why cafes of all places? Tuna sticker merch when? Aw, I already have a few actually. But maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. What? What is it you wanted to know about your curse stone? Woke up at 5 on a Saturday, 16th day. Gonna be. I know the feeling. Because my sleep schedule is completely whacked as well. So I'm dipping in all of the time zones. Let's see here. Flatter him or nah? It's just a brilliant teacher like you must know an awful lot about these curse stones. Well, it's true that I'm likely the person most well versed in this matter. You're the only one who we can count on, Mr. Aishi. Won't you help us, please? Oh, am I now? In that case, there's no harm hearing what you have to ask. Thank you. Let's see. Why is everything with the Rite of Resurrection and 7 mystery curse stones happening now? Oh, taking interest now that you've received one of the curses, have you? You sound like a researcher starting your questioning with your subject's origin. Mr. Araishi, you're not the one who triggered the curses, are you? No. I'm afraid I had nothing to do with that. Rather, I wasn't even attempting to do so in the first place. Completing the rite itself has nothing to do with my research. Then, do you know of the ancient Onmyodo ritual known as the Feast of Shadows? What is that? Something from the cult? Miss Kurosuzu, you look like the type to be interested in those things, but it's outside of my field of expertise. In that case, why do you think the rite and curses have appeared now? I believe this is the intentional work of someone. It's certainly not something that would happen by accident. Why is it you want to know? Well, he may not tell us anything else if we say that we're trying to stop the curse. We need to make something up. Right. Make something up. Good luck. Okay, I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna read that then. Good luck with the project. Well, you see, we just have we just have such intellectual curiosity, and think it could. I can't read. When you think it could really help your research. Ah, I see. Now that you mention it. Seems like he's reluctant to answer. Then how about... Act disappointed? Oh, we figured you would know since you're so smart. How disappointing. How dare you? You make it sound like I'm stupid. You couldn't be more wrong. Do you realize how devoted I am to this research? Allow me to first elucidate you regarding the author of the Record of Fates. A special privilege, I might add, since I have yet to be published this on paper. Yeah, okay. Oh. The Records of Fate was written 200 years ago, in the latter half of the Edo period. It was written by a skilled but little known onmyoji called Seiman Tsukichi Mikado. This is important stuff. If nothing else, remember this. Seiman? I can't say it in her voice. Okay, serious face. I'm sorry, I got this. Seiman Tsuchimikado? I've never heard of him. Yes, there. Hello, welcome in. I'm very mature. What do you mean? I'm sure you haven't. He was born into a famed onmyoji family, but split away to practice forbidden arts and secrets. How are you? Hayo. So happy to see you. I am so mature. It's 18 plus. So mature. He used whatever name was most convenient for the situation, so his real name barely exists in the record. Or so it's written in the Records of Fate. Huh. As brilliant as Seiman was, he was also an eccentric. He dwelled into researching the rite of resurrection, a legendary forbidden ritual that had never been completed. However, by involving himself with the forbidden ritual, he was expelled from his family and eventually found himself in Hancho in Edo. Okay, oh, stop. Fuck! The Record of Fates are the writings Sigma recorded on the road to Edo. Ah, I see. I can't. Why? Nothing. I'm not. I'm mature. Stop. Okay. So he wrote how to perform the rite itself. Stop writing it. It's funny. The rite of resurrection makes use of Abe no Seaman specialty. The Taizen Fuku ritual. Say my name. Say my name. A means of communication, communicating with the afterlife. Stop. I hate you guys so much. It uses soul drink to replicate the soul of dead spirit that has been called.
The pirate says Simon.
So Simon says, this approach. It's a very good game. Yeah. It's fair. I'm just mature. I'm just so mature. Oh wow, I never knew something like that existed. Thus, it is thought that the only one who can use it are those with the ability to turn human souls into soul dregs in the first place. So the rite of resurrection calls for that ritual to be performed in advance. Then the soul dregs are gathered and infused with the wish of whoever is performing the ritual. It can be completed. The contents written in the record of fates end there. It was pronounced out. Because it's Japanese. Because it's Japanese. There is no more? What about the 7 mysteries or the curse stones? There is nothing written about them in the record of fates. The curse stones are separate from the rite of resurrection. Their curse is one used to enable one who is unable to perform such ritual. What? Read this. Their curse is one used to enable one who is unable to perform such ritual to be able to use the rite. So much able. Imagine I going to Japan. Nice try. I can imagine Tina going to Japan. That's funny. Huh? That's similar to what Mio said actually. Oh ho ho. Okay. An official appointed government position. What? An officially appointed government position with the Bureau of Onmyo in medieval Japan. Onmyoji were tasked with performing the divination and rituals. They would employ the Chinese philosophies of yin and yang and wuxin. I don't know if I pronounced that correct. The 5 elements to compose astronomical charts and almanacs. High-ranking practitioners used a variety of mystical arts, including ones that brought natural disaster and curses. Onmyoji were also tasked with exorcising what? Exorcising demons. Through the usage of shikigami. Okay, I can't read English. Onmyoji thrived during the Heian period, in part due to the work of the famous Onmyoji and later founder of the Tsuchimikado clan, Abe no Seimei. Abe no Seimei. Seimei. Okay, Seimei, that's better. However, Onmyoji began to gradually decline in number after samurai gained control of Japan. At the same time, many of their miraculous arts were lost along with the development of civilization. Stop making fun of me, fuck you guys. Although the services of Onmyoji were typically reserved for the upper class, there were a number of Shomonji, or hidden onmyoji, who worked for the common folk. Okay, while we are, we can actually read about the cafes. Okay. Okay, we will. So we know what a cafe is. We don't care about that. However, they also develop a reputation as hangout spots for delinquents, leading a large number of schools to forbid their students from patronizing them. In recent years, table arcade games have become a big hit, affording cafes to install them a steady stream of customers. Ah. Okay. He's a fit demon. Why? Why? You're so funny. Yes. Yes. Jazz is for adults. For sure. But I mean, I get the delinquent part more. I understand that, but what about troublesome people in general? Patronize. I just got a butt cramp. How did you manage that? Well, like a chill. So more like a what you would call a bar, then, but it's like a cafe. Okay. Excuse me, Mr. Araishi. What is it, Miss Kurosuzu? No, jazz is amazing. Fuck you. You published a theory before the incident took place. It said that the rite of resurrection and origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo are related somehow. What proof did you have of that? You really know your stuff. But what about that? That was somewhat sensational piece written for occult magazines. Oh, really? It was just nonsense then? Not exactly. Rather, it's not a complete fabrication. There is a basis for it. Ah! I take sippy. Thank you, Lena. Coffee. And that is... Well, with one... I like jazz. I want jazz. Who doesn't have jazz? Huh? Well, who's with? With? Who's with? Okay, well, stop distracting me. Okay. Well, I suppose there's no harm telling a couple of students so passionate about this topic. What's how everything... I have no idea. Thank you. This is something I discovered from referencing numbers texts unrelated to the records of fates. It was just after Seimon arrived in Honjo. Oh, there are records of a conflict over a ritual used to resurrect the dead in Honjo. A conflict over resurrecting the dead? I don't know the details. A man enticed the public with claims of a spell that could resurrect the dead, causing a conflict that ended tragically with 9 dead. That is the only remaining reference. 9 people fighting over a resurrection ritual? I call this tragedy the Honjo incident, and it has long been a subject of my research. And I suspect that this Honjo incident might be the very origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So what you're saying is, the resurrection ritual at the root of the Honjo incident is Taiman's rite of resurrection. Yes. This is how the record of fate ties everything together. To put it in chronological order, first Simon brought the rite of resurrection to Tito. We can assume that by this point, Simon was likely using a different name. Then, in Honjo, 9 people fought to death over this rite, the Honjo incident. After that, the incident was covered up by an interesting party, preventing it from being recorded in history fully. Eventually, it was passed down in incomplete pieces, becoming known as the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. That's more or less the course of events. Wow! Wow! Stop! Wait. Wait. I'll actually enjoy some what? Guys are just nerds now. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So that's how they're connected. Then, if I'm getting this right, the 7 mysteries were basically required to gather the soul strengths necessary for the rite. Hehehe. There's more. With this most recent occurrence of the curse, I've become even more confined in my theory. You are? Yeah. The reason for it being the resentful memories of the 7 mysteries etched into those who receive the curse stones. Resentful memories? Yakko, if you really are a curse bearer, then when you obtain your curse stone, you would have had a resentful memory imprinted in your mind. Oh, I did! Exactly. Those memories are what happens in the final moment of the 9 who died in the Honjo accident. Broadly speaking, they involve dying while bearing some kind of deep resentment. The 9 victims became the 9 cursed echoes, which over time came to be spoken of as the 7 mysteries, thus gathering the resentful memories granted by the present curses and connecting them together. It will reveal once and for all what happened during the Honjo incident. That's why you must tell me about the resentful memory of your fool's position, Yakko. Ugh. Mio, should I? Yeah, I think it's okay. We need all the information we can get. Okay, Mr. Araishi, I'll tell you about the memory of the fool's possession. Excellent. So basically, it's about a woman who dies falling from a Yagura tower at a festival. Interesting. It's not that one then. It's not that one? What do you mean? Among the 9 victims at Honjo incident, that is to say, the 9 cursed echoes, one of them is Seiman himself. Or so I suspect. Huh? Seiman was one of the victims at Honjo incident too? Meaning an onmyoji as powerful as him also became a cursed echo? Right. It could make sense that the curse stone tied to a curse echo like that would be special. The power of a curse stone is different based on a cursed echo? Mio. Then maybe Seiman's curse echo we could... Yeah. We may be able to settle this whole situation. Hey, what are you two whispering about? Nothing, sorry. Mr. Araishi, how many of the resentful memories have you gathered so far? I have learned a number of them. The Evergreen Beach, the Foot Washing Mansion, the Ever-Burning Lantern, and now the Fool's Precision makes 4. Of those, the most important are the Foot Washing Mansion and the Evergreen Beach. What are they about? First, the foot washing mansion. An onmyoji appears distinctly in this one. Really? But not Sigmund, I'm afraid. A female onmyoji who sought the right of resurrection due to her obsession with her personal appearance. Her legs, which she had always taken pride in, were stricken with corruption after she was defected by Simon. Her cursed echo is notable for being particularly easy to fulfill the requirements necessary to use the curse. That detective did well to escape this one. So a female onmyoji and rival of Simon was involved in in the Honjo incident? That certainly is interesting. Next, the Evergreen Beach. This cursed echo is from a craftsman of Netsuke carvings named Yin Kichi, who was hanged for spreading baseless humor. Hello, Alex! Hello! Welcome. He apparently spoke of something that granted the ability to bring back the dead. That must be right of resurrection. Precisely, this man Yin Kichi must have been in contact with Simon. If I could just collect all of the memories, everything will be revealed and the truth of the 7 mysteries will be mine. That is the knowledge I desire. Sorry. Meaning, you need to gather as much information as you can from the curse bearers. Precisely. I have an agreement to exchange information with those detectives, but they might not even find the other curse bearers, so I must take measurements of my own. Oh, another thing. Yeah? You never really finished about what the trigger for all of this was. Well, I don't know. Really? You're not hiding something from us, are you? It has something to do with how you obtained the record of fates, right? How did you really get a hold of the records of fates? To tell you the truth, we're in a race against time. It could be a disaster if we don't hurry. What are you talking about? You're in the hair. Hello. It is so good. It is amazing. I really enjoy it. Wait, let me just have some water. Okay, I'm back. Someone left a warning that at sundown today, they would use the curse to kill a lot of people. Boyo! The one who left the message is a culprit behind the Nejima murders from 20 years ago. Yeah, I can feel that there's a lot of text. What? Something so terrible will happen? I won't allow potential hundreds of people to become victims of a curse. I'll do anything in my power to stop it. Mr. Araishi, please, tell us everything you know. I feel that. I understand 12 hours is pretty long. I'm sorry, I truly don't know anything. The truth is, I was given the right of fates by a woman. A woman? Well, her voice sounded like a woman's, but I didn't actually see what she looked like. 1 month ago, while I was investigating at night, I suddenly heard a formless voice. A woman's voice? It said, I entrust you with this ancient manuscript and the rites of resurrection held within its page. Spread rumors of this ritual as far and as wide as you can in the coming months. And before I knew it, an old document had fallen down at my feet. 1 month. She specified the time period? I was told if I did that, I could study the manuscript as much as I pleased. and I wanted so badly to verify its authenticity. I ended up accepting. I haven't heard anything from the voice since then. It must have had you spread rumors in order to strengthen the power of the curse. To tie together the curse and the desire to seek out the right. This makes it likely that the owner of the voice is the mastermind behind all of this. Hence, I went public with the record of fates. Hihaku and occult magazines immediately jumped at the news. Was a financial boom for me. Huh? Hihaku? As in Hihaku soaps? Right. I mean, no. That's not important. Just some personal business. Okay. After that, I waited, trying to predict what would occur in a month's time. That's when the curse began. Those are all the details I have. Very well, I've told you this much. I may as well give you one more thing. Thank you. What might that be? About Seimon's record of fates. There's a sort of continuation to it. Another document called a Record of Fates Yin Scroll. A continuation? Actually, a second written in Seimon's own hands was appended to the manuscript. According to which, after the Honjo incident, Seimon laminated such a calamity taking place. Seimon lamented such a calamity taking place. He apparently wrote the addendum for the event that the tragedy became its own curse. It seemed he had an idea that the victims of the Honjo incident would turn into cursed echoes and be used to gather soul dregs. It supposedly details how to handle any trouble that occurs as a result of the rite of resurrection. Really? Hold on a second. Don't you find it strange? What's the matter, Mrs. Sakazaki? You think my information is inaccurate? If Seinen died in the Honjo incident, then he couldn't have written an addendum. You don't really get it, do you? Huh? Am I wrong? Have you forgotten the ability Seimon possessed? Of course not. He could use the rite of resurrection. Oh, you're telling me Seimon used it on himself? The rite of the resurrection can be carried out in advance, so that it activates when the soul dregs are gathered together. Then, is it not possible that Seimon himself was resurrected by the rite after it all took place? But he'd still have to collect the soul dregs needed to use the rite. Yes, and that's why they died. There ain't others besides Simon. What? They died in the Honjo incident for the soul dregs? That sounds like it's the same as what's happening now. That's why I need the resentful memories to learn the truth. I get it now. The issue at hand is that the Yin Scroll and the Record of Fates were supposed to have been passed down as a set. When I received the Records of Fate, the Yin Scroll was gone. Only this information was left. Supposedly, Simon's blood descendants guarded it as they passed it down across generations. It seems that over their long history, the two documents became separated and the scroll's location lost as the family line branched. Seimon had descendants? So there's someone out there related to him by blood. Even now? Yes, in fact, I've tried to trace the line as far as I could. He wasn't a well-known onmyoji to begin with, so a detailed family tree does not exist. It doesn't seem likely that the use of the manuscript has been long. It seems likely that the use of the manuscript has been long forgotten, only being passed down of tradition. Down out of tradition. Okay. Let's see here. Are we going to be a curse? I don't know. We could be cool to be a little curse. What? What an... I hate you, Nino. I hate you so much. Give me my hood back. Why are you taking my hood all the time? And since they aren't aware that they have... What? And since they aren't even aware of what they have, tracking down is quite tricky indeed. I wish I could ask whoever the voice belonged to about the Jinn scroll. I'm sure you do. So basically, in the Record of Fate's Jinn scroll, Simon himself wrote about ways to handle the curse and the right, yes? Yeah, that's right. I've been searching for it all this time but haven't found a single lead. So if you two find out anything about the other resentful memories or Yin scroll, tell me immediately. You owe me that much for telling you all of this, don't you? That's the real extent of everything I know. Let's see here. I have not read a paper, actually, which is kind of funny, which I totally forgot. I want to read. Can I use this one? We have not read about... Where is it? Monkey Munch? Kidnap, overview, telephone booth. Culture Society. I want to see... No. Where is it? Don't I have it? I've never made this far, so I'm missing a paper, though. I think... I am looking for the paper about the soap company. Yes, I don't seem to have it. I'm actually missing them. Hyaku, very interesting, actually. I don't have it. Huh. Cause I had I had it first time I played it. Yeah, first time I played it, I got it pretty early. But I'm not gonna spoil anything. So let's see if we can find it. Yes, I understand. Thank you for your help. If you bring me some useful information, I'll take it on. I'll take it into consideration of your school grades as well. Ha ha ha. Ugh. 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 Yeah, I missed it, but I can't remember how I got it. We've learned a lot. Sorry. So, to sum it up, there was a tragic incident with people cursing each other for the right of resurrection in the Edo period as well. Do something, but I don't want to. That is true. Yeah, maybe that's where I got it. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I think it was in the beginning. I'm gonna guess it is Richter. Because I haven't done him yet. I think I did him before. Yeah, so this time I'm doing it opposite. I'm taking him last, so that's why I haven't gotten it yet. So let's see. There was tragedies in French, and the Record of Fate's Jin Scroll may have information we want, since it details how to stop the rite. All right. Evidence. Right. If we could just find the Jin Scroll, we might be able to learn how to settle the situation. But even Mr. Araishi didn't have any leads on where it is. Thank you for the head pats. How do we start looking? Someone involved in this must have some connections to it, I think. I have a feeling the mastermind who awakened the curse is involved too. Right. What to do next? So, Mio, what are we going to do next? Good question. It may be best to give the information we just learned to Inspector Tsumi. We got a big clue from hearing about the Record of Fates, Jin Scroll. Mr. Tsumi might know more about it. God, wait, I have... Sorry. It is so annoying. It just keeps coming up. This is the good bit. Oh, okay. Should we go back to the school then? Yeah. That is our point of contact after all. Whoever's behind that voice that gave Mr. Reich the records of fate, that must be the mastermind, don't you think? Yeah. And he said it sounded like it belonged to a woman. Whoever it is, I bet they're scary. Huh? You don't sound like the Yako I know. Then let's catch him and make him spill the beans. I thought you'd say something like that. But really? I guess I'm just not really feeling that confident right now. I understand. Ow. Thank you. Thank you, Pyro. Thank you. I don't know if it's related to the woman behind the voice, but I'm also interested in a female Onmyoji, who was a rival of Simon. Oh, that reminds me, Mio. You know what's nearby here, don't you? Oh, you mean where Michio? Yeah, where it happened. I was going there every day to leave flowers, even though they always get cleared away. Anyways, I'm sure it must be a hard... Sorry. I'm sure it must be hard to be reminded of Michio's death all the time. Oh, that reminds me, Echo. Yeah? Oh, Halloween, thank you so much for the love. Hello, hello. There we go. Hello, how are you? When you asked me to do the spear board 2 days ago, did you come here that day too? Yeah, I left some flowers before going to school. Why? Did you see? Did anything seem different that day? Thank you, Yazdo. Thank you for the cozy mode. I'm doing better. Better, thank you. A little bit still sickly, but I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Happy to see ya. What's this all of a sudden? Though, now that you mention it, that day I suddenly felt lightheaded and ended up passing out for a little bit. But I came to right away and felt fine. So I didn't think anything of it. I see. That's all I was wondering about. Thanks. Huh? Excuse me. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good... I thought that was the game. Nice one. Excuse me, you girls over there. Oh, it is him. It is him. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but something you said caught my attention. And who might you be? I'm Yutaro Namigaki. I'm sorry, wait. I should probably tell you. Haha, thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't mute Discord. Haha. Just stop flaming me for it. I don't have people calling me either. I don't like phone calls. Save game. Okay, save game. I was like, if you can't text it, then unlucky. Everyone can text, don't call me. No, that's okay. It's funny. It's funny. I get more shocked when people are calling. I'm like, you know, when you look at your phone, you just stare at like, why are you calling? Who is this? Ah, I hate it. Okay, I'm gonna be over dramatic now. Until yesterday, I was a curse bearer. I was a part of the club. I was a curse bearer. That should clear things up. A curse bearer? Oh, you don't need to be scared. I've already given up my curse stone to the curse stone of the foot washing mansion. The foot washing mansion? You're the one Inspector Tsutsumi was talking about. Ah, you already know Inspector Tsutsumi. That makes it this simple. There's nothing to worry about. Oh, hey! You're... Ah! In the driver's seat! No, don't come visit me. Do not come visit me. No. 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 Thank you. Thank you. No. No. I used to be a curse bearer, then I took a cop to the knee. That's a good one. That's a good one. The thing is, I was suspecting these two. I was suspecting him and his girlfriend, and then I was thinking about the cop and his fiance, but he had a connection, so no. So yeah. Maybe. Yako? Yes. Wait, what? Just now. I was doing something. Was I doing something? Sorry, Mr. Namigaki. What might be the matter? Right. I actually wanted to discuss something with you two. Would you come with me if you have a little time? Discuss something? With us? You were talking about Michio Shiraishi, right? It's related to that. Huh? I'm sure you wanted to learn a few things yourselves. If not, later is fine. I'll be waiting around Ryogoku Bridge. Something rubs me the wrong way about this. But he mentioned Michio. What do we do? sorry, but there's something we've got to take. We have to. We have to take care of. We'll have to pass. Oh. Is that so? Well, that's too bad. I'm in no rush, so I'll be waiting at the Rogoku Bridge if you change your minds. Oh, he would have killed us. He would have killed us. So kill us. No, 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 no. No. No, would not recommend it. No. That is a few reasons I had to move. So no, no, no. Thank you, but no. Oh shit, how do we talk as Richter? Richter. Good morning, ma'am. How are you feeling? Fine. I hope we can make a good progress today. How's your Kirstone hole looking? I haven't felt anything from it since sunrise. Funny voices back. Fuck you, man. Interesting. It's possible that the power can only be unleashed at night then. That aside, why are you so late? Why are you so late this morning? Oh, there are unfortunately some things that. Why am I blah 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 blah? I cannot do a Morgan Freeman voice. I have no idea how to do that. There are unfortunately some things that can't be investigated while the world slumbers. But I did get some research done with the limited time I had. No, I cannot. I know what you're talking. I cannot imitate that. No way. I can smell you. See, that's the best I can do. You're welcome. Very well. Let's talk. Do you have stickers? Lady, do you have stickers? Do you have games on your phone? Can I have stickers? Thank you. Michael Jackson. Hee hee. Born and raised. But that one, no. This town is beginning to wake up once more. The clamor of society can be heard from beyond the garden gates. Like any day, a cloud of pollution drifts out from the industrial area. Sorry, that's my beans. I can't do Richters with a hee hee. Hee hee. I give up. No, it was Richter. You can't, because when I'm talking in Richter's voice, I'm kind of pushing the side of my mouth on one side, which means I can't go high pitch hee hee. Fuck you, man. By the way, there's something I want to talk to you about. Strikes two. Oh my god. No. 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 I know. I need to check this. I'm gonna regret spaghetti this. I'm gonna laugh. Help. Help. Oh my god. That's true. That's true. Okay. And what's that? Our current plan is to steal a curse stone that's already absorbed subjects, but I'm wondering if it would suffice to not steal, but instead negotiate.
Ooh.
Fuck you! With a curse bear. With the curse bearer and have them use the right for our purposes. Oh? I mean, I suppose that I suppose that would accomplish the same. But do you think it's possible? So long as we offer compensation, it may prove much easier than you'd expect. Hey, Tuna, would you say? No, I cannot. That's so funny. Okay, wait. Whoa. You want me to say, we're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Taking the hobbits to Isengard. God. Are you happy? It's gonna cost you extra, you know? Yeah. Start to, like this voice more than, the Tuna voice, huh? Where's Gandalf? Oh, what do you mean, Gandalf? The only one you need here is, me. I hate the fact that you like this voice more than any other, but you know what? You're gonna get it. The only clown here is you, cowboy. Hey, Tuna, can you say I'm proud of you, son? So proud. I wish your mother could see what a fine man you are. You're not correct, Tuna. I like the talent. The Italian! Oh my god. Can we do an Italian Richter? No, I don't know how to do it, but it's pretty tricky. I appreciate it, Sonny. I appreciate it. Right in my pockets. Thank you. I hate myself so much. Whatever, we're doing it for entertainment. Oh, I'm so scared Yasser is here. At least the Italian guy is dead, so... No Spaghettio here. Yeah, he died. So I dodged that bullet. I'm glad he got the Italian role. It was short-lived, but he was the extra. As we speak, absolutely. Oh my god, no, I'm gonna get banned. Yaster's gonna ban me. Mamma mia, my pizza balla. Okay. I'm just gonna quit. Jesus, I'm so cringe. I'll just stop. No, what? I got biddies as compensation. It's fine. It's worth it. Okay, on to the story. Compensation. A crash, for instance. That wouldn't be off the table for a family as rich as the Shiggy Mush, would it? No. No lawsuits, please. What is this? Oh no. Finally, what? Oh my god. I will just... No. Okay. Okay, serious now. Serious voice. Okay, we read that. Of course. Why? Any amount would be fine if it get the job done. I won't let monetary matters lead me to regrets the way it did back then with the ransom. Okay. With that option on the table, let's figure out our strategy. He's looking a bit tired. He must have been up all night investigating. Investigation! Do you have a curse bearer with whom we can negotiate in mind? Not yet. Surprisingly, it seems the other curse bearers haven't been that proactive about collecting soul drakes. No, oh my god, no. If I do that, that's gonna sound so wrong. That's true. No, we're not saying that. Did you see the news this morning? No, I haven't. Ah, there's fingers. What the fuck? Just popped up. That's scary. Overnight, 3 mysterious deaths were reported in this area. They've got yet to announce the identities of the bodies found, but they've been nicknamed the Honjo serial killings. It's garnered quite some attention on the streets. Oh my. Only 3? That's what I thought. Even if the victim... What the fuck? Thank you. Thank you for the hydrate, Kazumi. Oh. That's what I thought. Even if the victims were curse bearers, just 1 or 2 wouldn't be enough soul drakes. And for what those curse stones are capable of, a mere 3 victims seems a little on the slow side. With this little activity all through the night, the curse bearer must be a cautious bunch. What's holding them back? Are we not all after the power of resurrection? There may be still some undiscovered victims, but it doesn't seem like anyone has gathered enough soul drakes yet. We might have to set up some bait to spur them into action. And then we offered them a deal. No. None of the curse bearers seem very proactive. I wonder if this situation could be what the mastermind who kicked it all off intended. Yes, thank you for reminding us to take our medicine. Might it be medication or vitamins? And some hydration. Now, that's an interesting theory. You think there's someone... You think there's someone behind this all? You mentioned hearing an agonizing voice telling you to kill when you first obtained the curse stone. That doesn't sound like a coincidence to me. So, someone agitated the curses in this area on purpose. And they're likely after the rite of resurrection as well. So you're thinking this person is not one of the curse bearers? You got a sharp mind, ma'am. Though it might seem obvious for the mastermind to become a curse bearer and collect soul drakes if they were after the rite, this would be very risky since a curse bearer, they themselves could become a target. So it would actually be more convenient for them if the curse bearer moved less aggressively.
Pirate says Rui, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Rui?
She's not okay. She needs Jesus. And she needs to swap that vodka for holy water. This is what I keep saying. Nobody listens. That's right, but despite that, they've been inciting the curse bearers to commit murders. Why? Let's consider this. What if the mastermind isn't trying to collect soul drakes for themselves? You mean their intention was also to steal the souls, while the other curse bearers competed with each other from the start? Sitting back and observing from the sidelines is the safer course of action. Which is why I figured it's best for us to attempt the same strategy. So, how should we do it? There's still reason to suspect the mastermind could be a curse bearer themselves. To be honest, I've kept my distance from whoever it is. I want to keep my distance from whoever it is. There is no telling what kind of power they might possess. Whether our aim is to negotiate or steal, we have to outpace the mastermind in making contact with the other curse bearers. How do you suppose we do so? At this point, we all we can do is search. You hear what you want to hear, okay? You hear what you want to hear. If there's a mastermind inciting the curse bearers to collect soul dregs, can we be sure there even is a rite of resurrection? Good question. The rite could be nothing but a myth fabricated to spur the curse bearers into action. Seeing it might be for naught, do you want to give up, ma'am? Never. Understood. After all, we'll never know the truth unless we see it for ourselves. But we'll do it without using the curses ourselves. By the way, I've met a few people who seemed like a potential curse bearer last night. I did some investigation into all of them, but I only managed to get detailed information on 2. You're quick. I suppose that's to be expected from an investigator extraordinaire. I appreciate the flattery. First, there's Ayame Tono, the girl we talked to before, though she isn't a curse bearer herself. She's a student attending the University of Arts. She currently lives alone in an apartment near Midoricho Park. You even determine her address? You're not want to be underestimated, Mr. Investigator Extraordinaire. I called every single university with ukiyo in the curriculum, pretending to be her parent. I went around to check on her place on the
says also, since you are determined to finish the game today, this is your reminder to take a break. Re-up your snacks and water. Stretch your legs, all that nonsense.
You're a nonsense. Thank you. Soon. I went around to check on her place on the way here, but it doesn't seem like she returned home last night. I'm worried she might have run into some trouble. Didn't you attempt to follow her last night? I'm embarrassed to say, but I couldn't. She shook me. I couldn't keep track of her. And here I thought you were an investigator extraordinaire. I'd like to learn more about her, but it would take some time. She is planning to steal the curse stones, just like us. It's better to act carefully around her. Next is the tall man who was dressed in black. I met him near Kinshicho. He stood out with the way he was dressed. I managed to get some good information from him. Impressive. What can I say? He works as a secretary to Hikaku Soap's chairwoman. Haha, there's the information I was looking for. I believe his name is Takumi Yumioka. The Hikaku Soap's headquarters and factories are both located in Honjo, correct? Yes, they've been here for a while, but it's only in the past 10 years that the company has shown significant growth. I remember seeing the chairwoman on the news a few years back. She seemed to be very shrewd. With the increase in sales, I assumed she'd want her factories running at full capacity. But with the harsh restrictions against industrial waste, a lot of the factories with older equipment had to be shut down. That's right. Even 10 years ago, there were many complaints about chemical plants dumping the waste into the river. Most companies back then were more concerned with making profit than protecting the environment. I wonder what a man working for such a company would have been up to in the middle of the night. On the way here, I stopped by the company's headquarters. But they hadn't started for the day. I should have better luck later. I hope you will. Perhaps they're interested in seeing if the right would be beneficial for their product research into beauty and skincare. Ah, now that's an interesting thought. And hunger? What's hunger? But yeah, eat real food and snacks later. Snacks will just disappear super fast. I already did. Okay, what's hunger? Also, you know what you should do? You should take a bite of a cookie and then take a chip and eat them together and enjoy the flavor. I ran into one more suspicious young man last night. He seemed to be... This one seemed to be cut... What? I don't know what hunger is. This one seems to be out collecting soul tricks, right? Oh, it's Mr. Italian. What are you drunk at? I love eating that, and I don't even drink. You get the salt and sweet all at once. Indeed. I couldn't get a good look at him, though, but I couldn't gather enough intel to probably identify him. Well, that's a shame. But I can make an educated guess. Oh? You know the... Oh, it's the researcher. My bad. You know the researcher who discovered the ancient text of the Rite of Resurrection? The one that lives near here? His name is Hideki Araishi. And the man I met was similar in stature. Oh my. Even he is involved? How awfully suspect. Considering his background, couldn't he be the one who initiated the whole affair? I think it's possible, yeah. Which is why I decided to refrain from making contact with him for the time being. Safety first. Also, chocolate cookies molten? What? Why are the chips soggy? Understandable. Of course, I want to learn more, but this isn't the right time to focus on him. I prefer to ascertain who else is a curse bearer. First, I'll return to Hihaku Soaps to see the man in black. Their headquarters are down on South Warigesue Street. Now he just sounds old. Okay, the kidnapping. Ooh, this is gonna be good. Chocolate was in the sun, chips. Ah, that's... Ooh, can you check out something if it's true? There was a hack I saw like a long time ago. If you put a glass of water and put chips in a microwave, they will be crispy again. I don't know if it's true. I've never tried. But for some reason, maybe you can try it. Okay. I learned something new about the criminal involved with the kidnapping. Oh, it concerns the serial killing. There was a body found at Komagata High School. It's not a drunk idea. Stop saying everything is a drunk idea. The person was identified as the school teacher. His name was Kohei Yunochi. Yunochi. Do you think he was a curse bearer? Not sure. It's possible. But regardless, this means that 2 people who knew the truth about the kidnapping are both dead. Really? That makes me happy. Yatta! Yeah, I did something good. Just when we were getting somewhere. It isn't it isn't enough to make me give up, of course. Still, we don't know anything about Michio Shirashi's residence. It'd be wise to pay her a visit. Understood. In addition to the 3 victims associated with the Hanjo serial killings, is Michio Shiraishi, who reported committing suicide, and the police officer who died at the former Yasuda Gardens. If stranger deaths continues occurring like so, they're bound to inspire strange rumors. But those last 2 have nothing to do with the 7 mysteries, no? Reminds me of dipping fries in milkshake. Oh, I never tried that. I dip my fries in McDonald's ice cream instead. That's delicious. It's true. Both occurred a week before this accursed situation began. Still, it cannot be ruled out. It's possible that the mastermind was involved, even with those killings. How? What if there were preliminary steps to awaken the 7 mystery curses? 7? Yeah, I don't know, maybe. Can we really assume they are unrelated just because timing doesn't match up? Coincidence? Oh, you did? That's delicious. I always buy the one with no flavor, just plain natural. Ah, it's good. Ah, fellow fry dipper. Or rather, the police officer's death is so baffling that it'd be easier if they were connected to the curses. The victim wasn't the type to be caught off guard easily. You seem to know a lot about this. I suppose we weren't strangers. My personal feelings might be wrapped up in this one too. I see. If you were to investigate this matter more, you might get a lead on the mastermind. You're right. If we wish to focus on the mastermind's identity, this would be a fine starting point. We might even discover more deaths related to the curse on the way. We should pay attention to today's news. Well, that's all I have to report. Shall we continue our investigation? What do you want to do? If you still can't use the cursed stones, taking a walk should be fine place to start. Right. Let's go together. I want to see what's going on for myself. In that case, I'll trust you to decide on where we should go, ma'am. Let's go in. Or not? Okay. I should go to the land of sleeps. Good night, sleep tight. Okay, good luck with the hack. I'm so nervous. I'll take them. I'll take the plane. Oh, you guys are... Okay. No, that is so cringe. No, you cannot. No. No. Maybe later. We'll see. Maybe later. I don't know where we are on the timeline where everyone is. Here we are at Ground Zero, Komagata High School. I guess it's logical that the police got this place shut down. The teacher's body was found here after all. It's as if the students have nowhere to go now that school is closed. Okay, no one's here. Interesting. Interesting. It seems like the officers are still inspecting the scene. The entry has been strictly prohibited. The news has attracted a bunch of curious onlookers, huh? That works in our favor. The more people around, the better we can blend in. Whee! Almost. This place is said to be connected with one story of the fool's precision. I wouldn't be surprised if a curse bearer decided to turn up. However, I need to find out if that teacher was a curse bearer or not. I expect the police to be baffled, since they don't know anything about curses. I can ask around and see what the students have to say. Alright, I'll go ask the students about Michio. I'm back, ma'am. So, what did you learn? That school kids sure love a good rumor. I was practically drowning in stories about Mr. Unochi and Michio, most of which seemed dubious at best. Not surprising. Most of what I heard was hardly worth a second thought, but there was one story that caught my attention. Oh? Some believe that Michio is the one who killed Mr. Unochi. Really? The story got 2 pieces of evidence to back it up. One of them wasn't news to me. Apparently he's been mumbling that Michio was going to kill him for some days now. A fellow teacher overheard his mumbling and told the students. And then it spread like wildfire, I suppose? Rumors that juicy don't stay a secret for long. As for the other pieces of evidence, a pigtailed girl in her school uniform was seen around school late at night. Go on. Although numerous people claim to have seen the girl, no, one of them saw her face. Some were proposing it was Michio brought back to life, or that it was her vengeful spirit. But it's not like Michio, the only high school girl to wear pigtails. This rumor might have been just made up. Might have been made up just to fan the flames. But what if it was true? I would want to get a hold of her in order to hear her side of the kidnapping. If she's still alive, that would be a deal. There's still one more thing I should mention. I discovered where Michio lived. A student had a list of student addresses on hand. That's an amazing find. I believe all of the students actually have a copy of said list. It truly worries me how easy it is to obtain what should be confidential information. Imagine what would happen if that information got into the wrong hands. Well, so far it hasn't, no? Sure, let's hope it stays that way. In the meantime, it's now possible for us to visit Michio Shirashi's house. Ayo? Okay. How did it go? I went to visit Michio Shirashi family home. However, no one seemed to be there. I've got no answer at the door. All the lights were out. It seems to have been empty for a while now. There was a stack of newspapers out. Empty! Thank you so much for the love. What? It seemed to be empty for a while now. There was a stack of newspaper out front. Any stickers? Any sticker gang? No sticker gang? I have no longer a bowl of chips. I have now a slightly crisper bowl of warm chips and 2 wasted. No. I'm sorry. Well, thank you for trying it out. Now we know. It's a bit quieter over here. It is a residential area, after all. All these rundown row houses, it really screams working class, don't they? Jesus Christ. Well, there went my bottle. Let's see here. If it's worked for you, it works. I've never tried it, so that's why. But I maybe we'll try it. Social connections run deep in working class areas. Like this place. So I decided to talk to the locals. I met a few nice old ladies who were kind enough to give me the scoop. Scoop! Turns out Shiraishi's reputation really went down the dumps this past year. Is that so? I'll give you a quick summary. They moved here about 3 years ago. Their previous residence was in the better part of town. I mean, warm cookies fit. That's true. That is true. Especially freshly baked ones. Michio's father died in a car accident, leaving behind just the two of them. Michio's mom, Toshiki, now a single mother, relocated here. At first, they got along with their neighbors, many of which were in similar situations, helping and being helped in return. Thank you. So far, so good. What happened? Well, as I said, their reputation began to go downhill a year ago. Why you ahead of me, huh? A man recognized as Toshiko's common-law husband had moved into the household. His name was apparently Kankichiro Iwai. Neighborhood gossip is something else. Somehow everyone knew his name. So, what of this Iwai character? Because he didn't see it coming. That's always the case. And never pay attention. Aren't you cute, Brooklyn? He, apparently a vulgar fellow with a criminal record. He was prone to violent outbursts. The neighbors often heard screams and shouting coming from the home. The neighbors took particular notice of Tochio's screaming, pleading him to not hit Michio. That's terrible. As if that wasn't unsettling enough. Every night, the neighbors also began to hear an eerie chanting. Through this, Shiraishi's stand in the neighborhood plummeted rapidly. Toshiko was often seen covering... Sorry, wait. Me. Oh. Oh my god. Help. Okay, there we go. Toshiko was often seen covered in bruises and wounds. She stopped responding to her neighbors. She would just turn the other way when greeted. They kept the storm shutters closed even during the day, and effectively shut themselves away from the entire community. That sounds horrible. Why didn't the police step in and do something? Unfortunately, under our current laws, the police aren't allowed to get involved with domestic disputes. Save game! Thank you, Oberon. Save come. Oh, save come. Yeah. There we go. Hello. That's awful. And then Michio reportedly killed herself. Ow. Hydrate! Oh, ow. Dunzo. things only got worse with Iwai and Toshiko. And Toshiko was admitted to the hospital for physical and mental abuse. A stretch! Okay, got it. Thank you for the stretch. I appreciate it. Ever since, Iwai hasn't returned to the home. Many locals expressed sympathy for Michio's circumstances, but just as many were fed up with the Shirashis entirely and seemed relieved that the things finally quieted down. It seemed that they were filled. They were still considered outsiders even after 3 years of living here. How are you, Veron? How you doing? I don't understand it. Why would Toshiko have gotten involved with such a brutish good-for-nothing in the first place? I've heard many stories where one partner's personality does a complete turn after entering a relationship. After her first husband's death, Toshiko's financial situation had also taken a turn for the worse. She was determined to send her daughter to a good high school. It's possible she fell victim to sweet promises. Life can be tough, huh? I suppose. You don't seem moved by the story, ma'am. That's fine. People have all kinds of stories. I would never settle for a dude like this. Blech. What? Bad personality. Okay. But the Jiraishi certainly hadn't looked out with theirs, bringing such a violent man into it. Okay. I never liked these messy and cluttered back streets. They give me the jitters every time. It's reassuring to have someone as strong and tall as Richter accompanying me. He looks so unfazed. I suppose a detective is used to these kinds of things. Always investigating and chasing criminals, I wouldn't be cut out for it. And yet you are the daughter of a police officer. How am I? I'm working, but it's fine. How's work? I hope it's not too annoying. You always work. Should we think or should we move? Could it be that the girl was forced by circumstances to take part in the kidnapping? Ooh. Now that's interesting. You thinking never goes well. Move. My thinking never goes well. Oh. I can do it. The Hihaku Soap's headquarters are on the other side of South Warugeshi Street. They were closed when I visited this morning, but it appears that things are up and running now. You think a small soap-making company would grow so much in such short time? There are factories and warehouses throughout the area now. You can see why director and now chairwoman Natsuya Yamamori is called the Queen. Ooh, okay. Okay. This is very interesting. Okay, Mayhaps. Okay. The chemical producer that ranks 4th largest in the domestic detergent market and 7th largest in cosmetic market. From its humble beginnings as a small soap factory established after the war in 1946, founder Natsuya Yamamori utilized her feminine perspective and a well-timed economic boom to boldly lead the company into new markets. Even as the market grew crowded with the industrialization of Sumida City, the company continued to expand, digging its roots deep in the area. In particular, It established itself as a household name by focusing its branding towards the rapidly expanding convenience store market. Its flagship products now include cosmetics, detergent, soap, shampoo, and more. The company name Hihaku can also refer to kasuri, a type of patterned fabric. Is that it? There we go. Okay. So this is interesting. For a reason that I will tell after I read to you about the chairwoman. Okay? Okay, it's gonna make sense. It's gonna make sense. It's gonna make so much sense. Okay, let's go. Natsue Yamamori. Natsue is a former president of Hihaku Soaps, a large chemical company. Though she retired from her position 2 years ago, she still wields great influence over the company from her position of chairwoman. Recently, there have been rumors about her possessing a strange and powerful magical abilities, earning her the name the Witch of Hihaku. Prior to the war, Natsu enjoyed working her dream job at a textile factory. She was forced to face the bitter reality of the world. However, when the factory was destroyed by a fire during the war, she was ordered to rework the fabrics she had painstakingly crafted into something more suitable for blue-collar work. Witnessing the rise in popularity of Western-style clothing in the post-war period, Natsu left the textile industry. However, a nod to her past can be seen in her company's name, with Hihaku being another name for kasuri, a type of fabric featuring patterns and images wove and with dyed fibers. Having long been dissatisfied with the soap supplies at the textile factory, Natsue saw a business opportunity and set up her own small soap factory. Taking inspiration from imported soap brands, she developed new products which quickly gained a good reputation. Ever the shrewd businesswoman, Natsu ran an aggressive promotional campaign on TV featuring a popular Japanese singer, rapidly turning Hihaku soaps into household names. So, this is a theory I had a long time ago. I got nowhere this far, but the first time I read this, I think she's behind everything. And now, since he said a woman came to him, someone that's rich and she's old, she is no longer able to have her company, which could be that she wants to be resurrected, because this is a time period of business. So that was my I don't know the truth. This is just speculation, because she has power, she has money, she wants her business to grow, and she had her guy running around trying to collect these curses for her. So, and also suddenly being called the Witch of Hihaku. It's like, okay, interesting. So she paid him off to start rumors. As we now know, I didn't know this before. Oh, sorry. I didn't know this before, but she paid him off. He made rumors to spark it so she can be reborn. Question is, how often has she been? So 200 years ago, the rite was founded. What can she be? 80 something? Can she have been resurrected once before? That's the interesting part. Yeah, because no other had a reason to spark it. That is my question. That is my question. If she has once already been reborn. Oh, that's so cute, Faith. That is adorable. Aww, that's very sweet. Yeah, so we will see. So, you mentioned that Takumi works as her secretary. Well, that's correct. Do you think it's possible he's acting on her orders? That's exactly what I'm thinking. A curse bearer with both money and power could certainly look at a resurrection as their next prize. I think it's because I know there's an issue about it's very common that people who have their own businesses, that when their time comes, they don't want to let go of the company. They don't want to give the torch to the next person because it's their company and they have worked hard, blah blah blah. So that could be her ever living thing. Negotiating with a person of that stature may prove difficult. First, I need to confirm whether Takumi is the man I ran into last night. Isn't he dead? Or I don't think he's... Ooh. He shouldn't be in, technically. And then I'll be able to determine if he's a curse bearer. It'll better be if I go inside the headquarters alone. No. He's not dead. Because she drove off, killing the first guy. So they never actually met. They never met the suit guy. Mayhaps. You should walk around, visit a cafe for some tea, perhaps. Haha, funny. Okay, cool. Okay. Back in the Edo period, the canal known as South Warigetsu ran through this area, but it's been turned into a major road. It's a bit away from Kinshiko Station or Ryogoku Station, though it's still considered a nice area. The stories of Ever-Burning Lantern and Full Watching Mansion both took place around here. One of the bodies discovered this morning was found by this road as well. This is a quite lively area, huh? I suppose you could call it somewhat of a city center. Ooh. Warigetsu refers to a waterway dug down the middle of the road. Okay. At the dawn of the Edo period, the 100 district was little more than a collection of suburban rice farms. As the area became more developed, the South Warigetsu was excavated in order to drain rainwater into the Yoko-Jiken River to the east. Though it served people long and faithfully, it was converted into an underground culvert at the beginning of the Showa era. In the present, no trace remains. Okay. So nothing interesting right now. Okay, let's go to the cafe. Oh, we don't have a cafe here. Ooh. I'm going in. Maybe a while. So if we find a place to kill time. I'm not shrimping, Zenny. You're shrimping. Okay, good luck in there. Sorry to keep you waiting. How did it go? I'll fast forward to the conclusion. I met with Takumi. There's no doubt. He's the same man I saw last night. But it doesn't seem like he's a curse bearer. Huh? But that doesn't mean he has no connections to the recent curses. He knew about the 7 mysteries. He even guessed we have a curse stone of our own. Excuse me? Thank you for the cozy mode. So he is alive. Oh, that's interesting. So what if... Huh. Interesting. I tried to approach Takumi about the fallen item after I ran into him last time. However, you said your name was Richter, correct? I have a favor I'd like to ask you. I'm hoping you would you would hand over the curse stone in your possession. Curse stone? What are you on about? There's no need to play dumb with me. In fact, there's no time for it. I had all the same reason you did to think you were a curse bearer last night. And your arrival here only confirms it. You are a curse bearer, no? You're right. We lack time. I'll confess, I am a curse bearer. I possess the curse stone of the haunting clappers. I'm glad to hear the truth. Finally, this conversation is worthwhile. It is a dangerous item you hold. Give it to me. My company will take responsibility to dispose of it. I didn't know the soap business specialist in scrubbing curses clean. It is the prerogative of Miss Yamamori. Is that so? Assuming you have obtained the curse, you understand the power it involves, no? Miss Yamamori possesses supernatural powers akin to those of a god. She has also a deep love for this land, having transformed it from the pile of dirt it once was to the home of our headquarters. She cannot stomach the fact that it's now the site of these curses run rampant. So you're telling me the Queen of Hihaku is a real-life witch? Good luck, Brooklyn. Sleep tight. Don't like big book bite. I'll see you again soon. Take care. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's what I say. She wouldn't appreciate being called that, you mind? There's a sorcerer by the name of Suigen Gamyodo, who gallantly working behind the scenes, exorcising spirits, and the like. Go on. That being so, there have already been instances of the dead coming back to life. Do you understand the urgency of this matter? These are curses we're speaking of. Tools which are used by wicked beings to possess people. The rite of resurrection is nothing but a fabrication meant to seduce the curse bearers into unspeakable actions. If you truly understand what I'm talking about, you must hand over the curse stone at once. Very interesting. With that said, just how many curse stones have you acquired so far? If what you tell me is true, surely the company would have launched a large-scale search by now. We have 6. 6? Wah! I can risk these then. And here I thought I was at risk of being cursed. It seems we are on the same page. If that is the case, you should hand over your curse stone immediately. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's not actually in my possession at the moment. Considering its importance, I've been keeping it in hiding. Really now? Then I'll accompany you while you retrieve it. I'm sorry, but I've got something important to attend. But I promise, I'll return it later on. Very well. Then you won't refuse to provide your address and telephone number, I presume. How prudent of you. I'll oblige. Thank you. I've been practicing for 3 days. And that's how it went? So So they aren't after the right after all. I wouldn't be so quick to trust him. Oh? I believe we're dealing with a master in deception. He may well have made up the story to convince us to part ways with our stone. I think he was lying about having procured 6 curse stones as well. Like, really? 6? That's excessive. Well, now I feel gullible. The company is plotting something. I wonder what they mean. What they mean to do with the curse stones. He seems rather desperate to get a hold of ours, despite us not having collected any soldierage. Perhaps the people at Hihaku are the masterminds behind the curse being unleashed. Because the chairwoman's a witch? I wonder about that too. If she really were that powerful, would her secretary have divulged that information so casually? Takumi was either making it up as he went, or he's trying to spread a rumor. For what purpose would he do that? Recently, people have been caught up about the cult more than ever before. If the word spreads that Hihaku chairwoman has godlike powers, she could very well benefit socially and politically from that mystique. That's unsettling. I want stickers. Give me stickers. By the way, there's one more thing of interest. I heard a while in the company's reception lobby. And what's that? People were discussing whether one of the bodies of this morning was that of a Hihaku employee. Oh yeah, that's the little dude. We'll see. Really? So long as the officials haven't revealed identity, it all amounts to no more than speculation, though. Despite that, I have reason to believe Hihaku Soaps is deeply involved with the 7 mysteries. At the very least, I can assure you, I've gathered that much. The more we know, the better our negotiations will go. In the meantime, we should be off somewhere else. There's no reason to stick around here any longer. Alright, hello. Okay, we should avoid Hihaku for the time being. It'll be a pain if I have to deal with Takumi again. I want stickers. Winnie of them. Been there. Haven't been here. Is that what you're trying to do? I think that's what you're trying to do. What? Nanisore? Is that a kid? What the fuck is that? Oh, that's so spooky. Honestly, yeah. We're here. This is Midoricho Park. Ayame Tono lives around here. She wasn't in her apartment when I dropped by this morning. I wonder if it's worth checking again. Oh, there was a... What is this? What is this? This place is connected with the story of the Taiko of Tsugaru. Teehee. That's funny. That is actually funny. Good one. Not only that, Katsushika Okusai. What? Who's that? What? Katsushika. How can I say that in that accent? Katsushika Hokusai home was also in that area. That might be why Ayame chose to live here. Got it. So many names to keep track of. I don't like. What is this? What is that? That's not a kid. That is curse. I want stickers. Oh, sticker! I want sticker. Grr, grr. Grr, grr. I found it. I found it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. What's your favorite part of the game? Collecting stickers. The park gets a good Yelp review. Hell yeah. Well, we don't get much done standing around here. Why don't I go and check out Aya's apartment? You don't mean to speak with her, do you? No. I prefer to get an idea of what she's been up to. I'd like to see whether she's been home or not, just to potentially get a trace on her movement. Then be my guest. Okay. I shouldn't be long. How dare you? You just like me for my hee-hee. I'm back, ma'am. So, nothing? I'm afraid so. She still hasn't returned. However, I noticed a few people who seem to be related to the police force, keeping a watch on the area. I don't know if they got eyes on her apartment, but they do appear to be watching the building it's in. Interesting. You've got a sharp eye to notice them despite them being so covered. What can I say? It's part of the job. We don't just like you for the hee-hee. That's true. Imagine when it's all done. No more Richter. However, it meant I had to refrain from knocking on her door or look through her windows. I wasn't able to check her electric meter or mailbox either, unfortunately. You were planning to go that far? Aww. We won't make much progress sticking around here. You won't make progress sticking around here. What a waste of time. We should move on quickly. And go where? Lady, and go where? It's always heartwarming to see children playing in the park. Richter seems to like kids, perhaps because they're on the same wavelength? We just call him a kid. What do you mean? No, good God, no. Good God, no. I'm gonna forget about it so fast. Okay, well, there's nothing I can do.